Hello everyone, welcome to another solo shuffle video with Enhancement Shaman. As you can see, we go up against a Arms Warrior, a Sub Rogue, an Ellie Shaman, and our healers will be a Resto Shaman and a Mistweaver Monk. I'm running the Elementalist build. You've probably seen on the start of the video. I'm just going to put a screenshot of it on the start. We tried to get off. Yep, too late for that. Tried to get out the rogue, but he's got us up already. Place those flame shocks on the rogue. He gets expelled for it from Misila. I get capped. Trying to spread my flame shocks to all three players. Primordial, get Doggos out. Ellie blast the shaman. Uh, get that buffed frost shock from my ice strike to cleave them. They all stack together, which is good for me because that means I can lava last, spread the flame shocks, and lava last procs just do insane amount of damage, or hot hand, whatever it's called. Bring the Ellie Shaman back. He gets knocked back behind the pillar, away from his healer. I'm trying to move, I can't move. I just I turned on the rogue for a minute there. I'm slowed as fuck right now. I can't even move, and so much happening. I can't even press Ghost Wolf. Ellie Shaman is pumping. I'll stay on top of him, trying to get as much time as I can on him. I left my warrior to peel as much as he can. I get lassered. He gets dropped on it. I get stunned now. We got Cocoon from Mistweaver, which is good. I rode the rogue. I get incapped. He tries to get X on me. I interrupted. He gets another one. I got it this time, but it's on DR, so it's a short one. Stay on top of him. Make sure flame shocks are up. Press those hot hand procs, which do insane amount of damage. I get knocked away. Spread the flame shock again. Primordial doggos. I Ellie blast here. I gather them all together. I strike. He barrows, but I frost shock the rogue because it's a massive amount of damage. I go for a hex on the Mistweaver. I get interrupted last minute, and I will get it this time. All when Ellie gets a hex on my healer, I get lassoed. My healer interrupts it. We go on the rogue for now. He had to vanish. I ground here. We root them. Flame shock is in everyone except the healer, but that's fine. Primordial, doggos. Ellie blast. He pops up evasion. We get cocoon again. He goes for a hex. He gets shot by the warrior. On top of the Ellie, I interrupt his hex again. I'm on top of him, sunder him, trying to get as much damage as I can. I lasso him on the hex. Ellie blast him. He gets the hex, which is so good. He walls. I got frost shock on him with full stacks of hailstorm. He tries to get away. Static field, and he's gonna die, just like that. And now I'm against the arms war in the sub rogue melee cleave, and I'm gonna switch to physical build here because of the nerfs. Plate wearers got 30%, so they get more physical damage now, which is gonna benefit me. Plus, oh, I just forgot to mention that we are playing the Shaman Dream here, triple Shaman. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, physical build here. Trying to clear as much as I can. Easier build than the Elementalist one. Oh, we get the Rogue out, spread reflection on him. He had to vanish. He opens up on us, stuns me. Warrior to start Beyblading. I Stone Skin, I Counter Strike. I'm on top of my earthen, so that's fine. Gather them all together. Crush line to get, some cleave. Warrior gets insanely low. He gets cocoon straight away. I get the cap, both stunned. I get an Ascendance and Doom wins. Unfortunately, Warrior has Cocoon and Rogue just opens up his cloak, but that's fine. Go on the Warrior again. They all on top of me. Yeah, Smoke Bomb comes out. Luckily, my Shaman just rooted him, so he didn't do much inside the smoke. They're both on top of me. We lost both DPSs here. I go for a Hex on the healer. Switching back to Rogue, cross line into buff my Storm Strike, go back to Warrior again, lightning bolt him. They all dying at the same time. I stunned all three of them. I get stunned. Cross lightning again. No, sorry. Knock them all out. And Warrior's just gonna go down at this point. Yeah. Uh, they were all dying at the same time. Rogue pops up evasion, vanish, everything. Died by the sword, a bit late from the warrior, and that's where he dies. That's the thing with physical build, guys. It's just so easy when it comes to resource management. So you're either going to spend your Maelstrom stacks onto healing or onto Lightning Bolt, just depends on the situation. And with Lightning Bolt, you get a nice 20% chance to get a refund on those stacks, so you can spam it if you're lucky enough. But yeah, all in all, it's still a good build, the physical one. Of this here again against the warrior, I should have gone with the physical build, but instead we're gonna go early shaman here. So instead I go with the elementalist because it's gonna be easier to get him. Warrior just pops up everything, Beyblading on me, moving away. I'm on top of the air then. Frost shock the shaman. He has spell reflect up, so I didn't see someone else took reflect, I guess. So that's why I try to interrupt him. So I get this spell reflect off, and this time because of it, can't interrupt the hex on my healer. I get lassoed from the shaman. Primordial dog goes out. Instant blast. Hex the healer. Healer is being moved behind the pillar. My rogue just duels the early shaman. Warriors get cocooned. We got them all together here. Early shaman walls. Try spread my flame shock. They all stack together. Hot hand procs, which is ideal when they stacked. And I've got hailstorm stacks, so I can frost shock, but I never do for some reason. Just to point out here that I just messed up because I had 10 stacks of maelstrom weapon and I primordialed. So those 10 stacks that I already had just went to waste, unfortunately. I get knocked away, hop back into the early shaman, got those hard hand procs. I get rooted, I get dispelled, or I think warrior breaks it, regardless. I'm frozen. I get Beyblade by the warrior. I don't seem to care that much. I switch to warrior because I can't get anywhere near the early shaman. I primordial. I get the dogs on him. I early blast him. That's why I like this build, because I can play from distance no matter what. Lava Lash. Cleave with lightning bolt because of the primordial effect. I get knocked away. I lasso him. I get his trinket. He goes for a heal. I try to root him to get him out of the fight. My rogue gets the warrior really low. He jumps away from the smoke. He comes on top of me. We get tied by the sword and cocoon again. We switch back to early shaman. I get stunned. I get lots of damage here, so I just barrel immediately. And I'll end my barrel on top of both of them, so I get some damage going on. I get 10 stacks already. Early blast the shaman. Doggos, primordial. Warrior just triggered for not sure why. I didn't see. I switch on the warrior because Ellie is too far away. And I'm sitting in the open for no reason when I shouldn't have. Jump back on the elemental. I should have lined the elemental more because he's just pumping, especially when he's free casting. I get knocked away. At this point, my mind just clicks. It says, you need to lose this guy. So it's bring behind the pillar, and I'm pretty sure Warrior's going to be, Warrior's like the Zug Warriors are, just follows me behind the pillar away from his healer. The healer's getting stunned. I lasso the Warrior, and then as soon as that glowing Ellie Blast move just starts signing, I just press that and blast him all the way to the other world. I really enjoy that lasso elemental blast thingy. And now I'm against Warrior and Subrog again, but this time with the Resto Shaman, and so far Resto Shaman's 3-0, and so am I. Stone Skin here, Counter Strike, and I could have gone with the Rider Lightning PvP talent to get much more damage out, but I think Barrel will be more useful here because there's a sub rogue on the other team and it can easily swap on me or stun my healer. I need that extra defensive. Try to get the rogue out. Unfortunately, my healer's getting CC'd, sapped. I pre-skin totem and pre-counter strike because they're both coming on me. Crash lightning. Yeah, Inside the smoke, I'm getting blasted, so I'll just barrel immediately. A barrel, what I was saying earlier, could save my life. And the barrel on top of the healers don't get hex. That last minute heal from my stacks, is, even the 5 stacks, helped me really keep me alive and get cocooned by the healer. My shaman is pumping, evasion from the rogue, vanish from the rogue. They're all dying. Going on the warrior again, he has died by the sword. I try to get away for a bit, switching on the rogue. Root them, crush lightning to buff my storm strikes. I get stunned, I get CC'd, I get rooted, I get slowed, I get everything. I get disarmed, of course. Why not? So I just press primordial and lightning bolts or things that I can. Crash lightning again, spamming those storm strikes. My elemental shaman is just free casting, which is good for me, I guess. War is just shadow stepping away. She see my healer, or interrupting more like it. Sorry. I get disarmed again. I heal myself. Doggos is out. I put Stone Skin down. Take the Beyblade away from me because it's just frustrating and does a lot of damage. I Captor him as well. Counter Strike down. No one kills it. I go for a Hex on the healer. He interrupts me. So I'll go for a second time, and this time he's gonna get it, but it's gonna break from the meatballs from my Ellie Shaman, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Back on the warrior again. They're all stacked. We Yeah, I was about to lasso the other DPS. I get stunned. When I do it, I get interrupted. I reapply my shields, route them to peel from my healer and my shaman. I get disarmed. It's fine. I counter strike here. I get disarmed again. Get shitloads of damage from my rogue. I wall. Did I wall? No, I didn't wall. Sorry. I just opened up Ancestral Guidance for no reason there. You got wasted, I'm afraid. But just in the nick of time, I just got the barrel back, so I lived. Evasion popped up from Rogue again. I get a nice center proc here with Doom Winds, trying to blast all of them. They link. Shadow duels me just to keep me CC'd forever so he doesn't die. And he does just that. I'm dying again. I heal myself. Open wall. Healing stream down. I use my ratio to get any poison sword, I'm not sure what else. Flame shock's out. Back on the rogue again. Counter strike is down. I lasso the rogue. Warriors get stunned. No scheme the counter strike. It's free damage for me. Lightning bolt the rogue. Root those guys. Hexing the shaman. Rogue tries to re-stealth. I flame shock him. He goes on top of the totems. He gets rooted. Warriors Beyblading. Storm strikes again. That's all I have to press. Storm strike, storm strike. That's the thing. I get disarmed again. But I got Doggos out and Primordial, and all of them are dies. You can see we got them around. Healer just like for somehow just go really low. And we get a nice switch to the rest of Shaman, and he goes down, and that's 4 out of 4 for me, and it's a good run so far. And yeah, switching up again to Elementalist build. That's all I'm gonna do. Switch up just on the case, depending on the case. But that was a really good matchup. So I'm thinking to get Spirit Walk here because I'm gonna get rooted a lot from Frost Shocks from the Ellie Shaman and from the Earth Grab totems, and obviously I'll be slow the whole game, so I'm gonna need that extra break free root ability. Root totem just to get the rogue out. He gets a sab anyways. Frost shock. I get frost shocked. I frost shock the healer. Flame shock on the healer. I should have gone early here because I saw the primordial coming on to me. I did a bit late, but that's fine. Rogue just goes on me. I wall immediately here. Gather them all around my static. Rogue just heals me. I use my heals. I use my ratio. I waste my stacks, unfortunately, on my heal, so I got no damage for now. Build up my stacks on top of the Ellie Shaman. I get rooted. I can't get to the Ellie Shaman, so I just stick on the Rogue. Lasso him. I get interrupted. I get stunned from the Cap Totem. Still on the Rogue. Go back on the Ellie Shaman after I root him. Try and get as much damage as I can. I got 10 stacks. I'm not using them. I'm using them now with Ellie Blast. Huge chunk of damage. use my frost shocks with 10 stacks of hailstorm. Lasso, interrupt the lasso, my healer. I get wounded again. I get cocooned. Flame shock. The rogue. Early blast him. I got 10 stacks of hailstorm weapon. I'm not using them. Instead of me applying the shields, ground them. Put the ground down for the meatballs. Cage the shaman. Bring it closer to me. And I get start, I get incapped, I get everything. I'm just spamming barrow. I get the barrow. My heal is getting CC'd again. Lasso the rogue. Yeah, shaman tries to get a hex. I interrupt him. I get kidneyed. I want to knock the rogue away, but I knocked the shaman as well. Go back on the shaman. Grounding totem. Lightning bolt to get. I think I only got the shaman, I'm afraid. Unfortunately. Get huge damage on the shaman here with my hot hand procs. He barrows. He comes out of the barrow on top of me. I wall here again. I get lassoed. I get cocooned. This is so unfortunate. So many overlaps, I'm afraid. He goes for a hex. I'll try and interrupt it. Bring him out in the open so I don't have to line my healer. Still on the shaman. Rogue used his cloak already. That's out of the way. Hop on the shaman again. Ring of peace for my healer. Rogues duels me again, so I don't kill shaman. Instead, I bring him very, very low, so he has to open evasion. We got the link. We got everything pretty much. No one kills the link. Not me. Not my teammates. I get extremely low here. I got nothing. Ground them. Knock them away. Heal myself as much as I can. Reapply shields. I get stunned and I get lassoed and I die. Well, that's my mistake here. I should have lined more of the shaman instead of sitting on the open. Like I said, like I did earlier. Sitting in the open, let him cast all those meatballs on me. And I bring my healer out of the open so he can get CC'd by all three players. But it is what it is, I'm afraid. And that's my first lost game. And now we go up against early shaman and Arms warrior. I'll keep my elementals build just because actually I'm gonna get slowed all the time, so might as well hit them from distance when I can. I get frost shocked, I get rooted, I get flame shocked, I get stunned. Warriors is opening everything, Beyblading me again, moving away from me. I reapply my shields, put the flame shocks down. Warriors tries to jump, misses his jump because he was still in the ring. On top of the shaman, Ellie blasts him. He statics us, Warrior stuns us, Warrior fears us. My hero just get hexed and lasted at the same time, which is alright. I get rid again. I get stunned again. There's so much to see on me, honestly. Grounding, and I just press early blast at that point, which is unfortunate because I'm just dumb and I didn't see the grounding earlier. We get wall from shaman here. I get very, very low at this point. And yeah, unfortunately, we overlap barrow and cocoon, so I just decided to go out. Shaman just puts out the healing tide out. I ignore it. Everyone ignored it, unfortunately, because we're stupid. Gather them all together. Try to cleave them with my hot hand and my hailstorm procs. I'll get caged this time. I wall this time. Somewhat okay timing. My rogue just duels the shaman. It goes to nothing. I root the warrior, lasso him, but unfortunately I'm getting rid as well. So instead of, I should have hexed him here, but I do not. So root goes off. He comes on top of me again. There's nothing I can do about it. He opens up his offensive cooldowns. I bring out my earth elemental. I'm not sure if I should have bring him out earlier. I get frozen. I get stunned. I try to knock him away. Warrior's on top of me. I get mid-bolt, and this is where I die, unfortunately. Yeah. So I'm happy, I would say, with 4 out of 6, just because uh, just because I think it was a massive difference on healers. I would say you can see Rest of Shaman 5 and 6 on the Mistweaver Monk. Oh, that's alright. I'm quite happy because I topped on DP on damage. I'm top damage, and I'm quite extremely happy about because that doesn't happen very often. Just because I get that much uptime, it's just like everyone on top of me all 6 rounds, and it's not easy to pull out damage when you're getting so much CC and damage at the same time. And the same with my previous lobby. Um, I just was top DPS again with this previous lobby, so I'm quite happy about it. That means I'm doing something right on my rotation or in my plays. But yeah, it is what it is. I would have been happy if I got at least a 5, but yeah, I ended up with 4. As soon as they realized they just were on top of me all game the last 2 rounds. Plus my mistake in playing in the open against an early shaman didn't align one bit, which cost me the 2 rounds. But hey, that's what these videos are for. It's for me to learn, and then for you guys, if you play Enhancement, to learn from my mistakes as well. This is the only way to just like climb the ladder, get better, see what your mistakes are, try to fix them, and see what you can do better. But yeah, all in all, not bad. 4 wins. I got 30 points. Top damage. It's not as bad as it looks. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you so much if you stayed all the way through to the ends of the video. Um, I'm kind of new still to this whole content creation thing, so I do apologize. My videos are a bit too bland, boring. I promise you, I'll try to do them, improve my videos, make them better, and so on and so on. But yeah, if you stayed, I really appreciate it. If you like the video, please consider leaving a like. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. It helps me a lot, and I would really, really, really appreciate it if you did. But if not, then that's fine. Yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!